Hey guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. So, you can see Midna here having a pretty rough time, and she is calling out for Zelda, which I am going to go head over to Hyrule Castle. So, we're going to just kind of follow this path over here, and you can see the giant square in the middle, so we can keep this moving. And just follow this path right through. I don't recommend, wasting any time taking out the enemies. Our key thing here is getting Midna across into Hyrule. So we're gonna head back to like the little tavern area. We're gonna run into like a new friend, which is, since we are in wolf form, we can speak to animals at this point. And so we should run into a cat that's going to give us a little bit of hints and a little bit of a talking to before we can kind of really head into the tavern. So let's get here into Hyrule. And also there's going to be a new kind of addition to... Oh, hi kitty. Yeah. Okay. That's not the cat I was referencing earlier. But there's also going to be new kind of like ghosts hidden around the world, which is also kind of just a fun little addition, as I think there's 20 that we'll need to go and collect. And I'll go through those kind of as we are playing. I don't think that's the right way. No. Alright, I always get that messed up. Alright, so let's go down here. Let's see if we can do anything in here. And let's see what happens here. Yep, get out. Perfect. Okay. So that is the queue, and then the cat should appear. Yeah, can't skip that. So let's just get through this. But basically, she's going to show us how we're going to get in. So, Midna's still having a pretty hard time, and just keeps saying Zelda over and over again. So you can see we're going to need to move that box, I think, to get up to... I don't think we can jump that high. So we'll just move the box over. That will open up a new area for us. Let's push that across. Let's get up here. Ooh. Alright, I can do this. There we go. So we should also meet somebody new here in just a second, but let's get through this. So you can see the Goron now. You can see little tight ropes that we're going to have to make across. So this will take a second. As well, a little bit of accuracy, just kind of walking across. He's a pretty good tight roper, so you shouldn't have much of an issue. Just avoid knocking the, pots off and things like that. So, gentle, gentle. Gentle, gentle. Woo. There we go. There we go. Now I can just work right across. Let's listen in here. And let's just get right through that. Come up right here. And there's your exit. So nothing crazy so far. But this part's kind of cool. Also kind of a great addition to the game, just kind of a little bit more collectibles. There's a good amount of hearts in this game. It's 5 hearts to pick up per heart container, and then I think you can get, I think it's like 45 to 50 in total. I'd have to check it. But this also adds to that. You can see 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark. So I'll go through and find all of those later. And I'll try to compile them all into one video to make it super easy to find. There we go. Let me talk to him just one more time. Okay, so after talking to him, let's just drop right in here. Slide right down. It kind of looks like we're right back in the sewer system, but obviously there's a lot more water. So let's just kind of rush if we can. Go. And right out here. So nothing special happening just yet. You can see the giant spider. Just double check if there's any rubies or anything. Alright, cool. And then let's get through here. Man, come on. Do something for me. So it's kind of easier just to take them on from the side a little bit, try to get a little bit of a burst on them. And then we pick this up, go around like that, and you can get both sides lit just in case, and then just burn that down. So you can see this right here. And I think there's a couple more. Either way, I don't think we need that. Go. Or do I? Let's go check this out. So let's light up that one. And let's come back over here and light this up. What am I missing here? Yes, that was it. Okay. So instead of going through that way, we're actually going to come up here. So let's get over here. Jump right up through here and burn this right down. Alright. Alright, let's get through here. Just gonna avoid the enemies for now. And dig right through here. So use that senses button, which should be X on the GameCube controller, and then dig right down. So, more kind of sewer systems for us to get through. And obviously, there's more enemies this time than there was before, but we still got some tight roping to do. So, I do recommend hitting him this time, which is just annoying that I have to fall. But the reason you want to hit him is just in case you don't really want to be getting across on the tightrope and then get hit and knock all the way down and just keep falling. So just, you know, hit him once. You can probably avoid falling like I did. But yeah, just wanted to recommend that there. And there we go. You can see another one immediately. Need that. But we do need this one. Okay, so we're slowly making our way up to the top. And hopefully, you know, that one I think I can avoid. Hopefully Zelda's able to help us out here. And we are getting close to our next sword and next weapon. Along with, I need to go and collect a good amount of hearts. Once we're this far in the game, there's a good amount of hearts that... Ooh, nice. Good amount of hearts for us to collect. And they're kind of all hidden around the areas and also just areas that we've already been. We just haven't been able to collect the heart just yet. So there's going to be a lot of backtracking, using the portals, etc. to get around. So there we go. You should already have this set up as you pushed through this earlier. And work your way off to the left. Come on. So you can see kind of our entrance to Hyrule off to the left. And jump right down. Gotta make sure I'm not jumping into something that's gonna get me killed. Alright, let's rush right through and work our way up. Perfect. And right back into another cutscene. So that's our key, the Master Sword. So we're going to go back to the Faron Woods, something I referenced in, like, I don't know, the second or third video for this. Just in case, I want to see if you can, if you want, you can skip this. But I do think this one's actually pretty important. As we got Midna back. Okay, so I'm going to skip the rest of this.